hope you have a lovely day. So we have some rain today, and we might have some more later on, but I don't think that could be much. Anyway, it's nice that I don't have to water the garden and my potted roses. So also here, I want to give you the quick update in this area. Oh, by the way, so if you're new to my channel, I am garden in Zone 9A, Campbell, Australia. Oh, suddenly it's very sunny. I'm sorry to mess with the pots and other thing over there. But yeah, I want to give you some update in this area, and then I'm gonna show you some of my beautiful roses. They are David Austin roses, and they have very lovely white and creamy color. Oh, yeah, suddenly cloudy, which is very lovely. So the other day I was busy in this area. I ran the drip ration for my potted rose in this area. So before I said to myself that I wouldn't take any more lawn or grassy area, but I did. I'm sorry to my husband. Anyway, so you can see I got what is it, the black pie, and then I just use a dripper. So each container I put 2 dripper on. So when it's on, and then it's I think with 2 dripper, I think the water it could be more even than I just put only one example in the center of the container. Anyway, so I turned them on the other day, which is really good. So yeah, so now this area is kind of free from watering by hand, which is really lovely. So today I want to show you or to talk with you. That's rose over there. That one is called Windermere. Ooh, how am I gonna get there? That's one I bought 2 years ago. Now I think it's in the container in the first year, and last year I planted it in this this corner. So this is very beautiful David Austin rose. I really love it. And here it is. This is Windermere. You can see that the bush look very healthy, even with the end of the season. And this bush around 1.5 meter tall and around 1.2 meter width. You can see a lot of bloom, but also a lot of fake bloom already, and a lot of the bud they are still forming, and the aphid come. You can see toward the end of the season we often have a lot of aphids, but here you can see the ladybird larva is working hard, but still maybe not enough to eat all of this aphid over here. Anyway, let me show you the fresh bloom over here. This one, let me have a smell this. I could say this one should have a light scent. I will try to correct myself on the screen, but at the moment just light scent. And probably the scent will fade out because of the rain. But also I film the video around 2 p.m. at the moment, guys. So normally the scent they more concentrate in the early morning. So the bloom very small, around 4 or maybe just 5, even sometimes maybe 6 centimeter width, and it have very lovely light yellow in the center, and it more creamy color, creamy white color, or around the outer side the petal. And the bloom normally lasts about 3 days, guys. And let me show you. This is the 3rd day example of bloom. You can see that the color look much fader, and it doesn't have much of the yellow in the center anymore, and the petal quite loose. And when even it fader and it turns to even whiter color or more creamy white color. And let me show you. This one they fading, they falling off. I mean the petal falling off. And yeah, I do love this variety. It grows very healthy, upright, and wonderful for cut flower, guys. You just need only a few bunches like this, and you can have beautiful vase. But the thing is, I don't this variety. They don't bloom at the same time, so you do feel that quite a way to cut them inside. Example, this one bloom, right? It fade, right? But the other one, they haven't really opened yet. So even you cut them inside, but the other one, if you cut them inside, they won't have a chance to open. Anyway, so it can be wonderful to cut them inside, but I think the factory not as practical for me anyway. Let's move on to the other variety. So this one, by the way, this one is this is the third season, I think. So I bought it, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, this is the third season, guys. So tree here, you can see the bush very healthy. Oh, by the way, let me show you at the base here. Lot of canes here. I came around here yesterday and tried to clear out some of the leaves. You know, they drop during the season at the base of the plants here. I do want to clear out a lot of my roses, guys, but I just don't have a time. But I hope that during the winter I will have more time to come around, clear out the base of the plant, because with the wet weather and it's you know, the area at the base here, that the fungal disease and the scale will develop a lot or very quick if you got the wet weather. Like today we have rain and the temperature today is still quite warm as well and humid too. So that is a great condition for the fungal disease and the scale. Anyway, let me show you other variety I want to show you today. And over here, I got Claire Austin. Now, I just bought this one just a few months ago as bare rooted. I bought one from Journal Rose and the other one from Garden Express. You can see the one from Garden Express it has a smaller container, but also I think it has an iron deficiency. I do need to treat this one with the iron shallot. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I put the name on the screen, by the way. You can see when it has very fade or very yellow color like this of the leaves, and the vein it got the green color. You see the vein of the leaves there, and that means it lack of iron. So the theory, the soil does have iron in there, but I think because the soil may be too alkaline, then the plant can take up the iron from the soil. I want to show you this one, the one looking much better, because the bare root from Journal Rose is much larger than the one from Garden Express. Let me show you the bloom again. This bloom again, they have very lovely, creamy, a little bit yellowish color. I think this bloom opened today the second day. I'm really sorry I couldn't show you yesterday. I went out here, it was quite late already and it was too dark to show you. And let me smell. Each one, this one have a light scent as well, and the bloom very similar, quite small, around 5 centimeter width. This bushel looking much healthier, look much better. And I heard that this will take few years for them to actually go into kind of like short climber, like this one they classify as you're on the Roseworm company website. Anyway, see a lot of aphids. We do at the end of the season, so the aphids come, and I do have the ladybird larva, but I think the population is just not enough to cover or to, you know, consume all of this aphid over here. Oh, look at it. You can see, I think 3 ladybird larvae. Can you see the black one? See black, 3 or 4 actually. But there's so many aphids on here. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the Claire Austin. Very pretty rose, right? I do love Lady Austin rose, but I know that they're very delicate. And so far, this one is just around 70 centimeter tall and maybe 70 centimeter width as well. Quite flimsy, so I still don't know about this variety. I have to give you more update or more review about this variety next year. So let's move on to the other variety. Here I got this rose, and this rose growing in container. So last year it was in the smaller container though. I just reported just a few months ago, like in late winter, early spring. Anyway, the container is quite large, around 80 centimeter width and maybe 60 centimeter deep. I hope that the container large enough to support this rose, because I do see this rose grow quite big and vigorous as well. So this rose I bought 2 years ago. This one is called Troilus. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but anyway, just the name here, and I put the name on the screen as well. So so far it's have been so healthy, doing very well for me. But a few months ago, like when like before I clear out this area and I planted the persimmon tree over here, I got a lot of raspberry bushes. I got them in the container. They all surrounded in this area and shaded bush a lot. And this bush didn't produce much bloom for me. I think it was too shady and very thorny as well of the raspberry canes. Anyway, since I clear out the raspberry bushes, and this fall doing much better. Anyway, I'm very happy with this right now. It has very lovely glossy leaves and no black spot, no powdery mildew. It has beautiful scent, guys. It has mauve fragrance and very strong. I could say 8 out of 10 for the scent. And the branches very sturdy and strong. I think it's good role for cut flower, by the way. You can see I do love the bud form like this. Look at that, looks so pretty. And the color in the center a little bit different to the other rose. I feel this one has more petal, and this one the bloom lasts longer. To compare the other rose, the variety that I just showed you, Windermere and Claire Austin. And this one it can last well for 4 days actually. Not 44 days, 4 days. And I do hate those beetles. Oh, yucky. Anyway, so I do notice this rose is quite heat tolerance. I should have added this one to my David Austin rose with hot, with heat tolerant roses with among the other one. But I forgot about that. I have a lot of roses, and sometimes if I talk too much about a lot of them, and at the end I forgot. And sometimes if this one is not in bloom, and I completely forget about that too. So anyway, so this is Toynas. It's very healthy rose and doing very well for me, and I have it growing container. And that is for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Listen to me talking about 3 varieties of David Austin roses. I really love them, especially this one because it has a stronger scent, and this one lasts a little bit longer than the other 2 varieties. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you grow these 3 variety and you have the same experience or different experience, and I would love to hear from you. Next video,